Hello, I'm David Buckland, CEO at Montgomery Investment Management, and welcome to this week's Video Insight. Today I'm analysing the central bank cash rates over the past 12 to 15 months across 6 Western world economies: Australia, the US, the UK, Europe, Canada and New Zealand. Inflationary expectations across these economies illustrate a very mixed report card, with the Eurozone, Canada and New Zealand seemingly having put the inflation genie back in the bottle, as you can see in Table 1. All 3 economies have aggressively cut interest rates by around 2.5% on an average 5% peak, and their economies will remain under pressure from relatively high unemployment. These moves may provide temporary relief, yet they highlight deeper structural weaknesses that rate cuts alone cannot fix. In Table 2, we can see that both Australia and the US have shown resilience, enjoying a relatively low unemployment rate, and in each case their inflation rates appear higher and stickier than had been anticipated. These trends for Australia and the US suggest monetary easing may soon face difficult trade-offs for their central banks. Over the past 12 months, the 6 economies, Australia, the US, the UK, Europe, Canada and New Zealand, have implemented an average of 6 rate cuts over an average 12-month period. And they range from 3 cuts in Australia to 8 cuts in the Eurozone and Canada. On average, rate cuts have been aggregated to 1.75%, 2.5% in Canada and New Zealand and 0.75% in Australia, bringing the average rate cut down from 5% to 3.25%. And in percentage terms, that's an average 35% reduction. The impact has varied. In the Eurozone, Canada and New Zealand, lower inflation appears tied to weaker economic conditions and higher unemployment, while in contrast, Australia and New Zealand have remained more resilient, supported by relatively low unemployment, but grappling with stickier inflation. With inflation averaging 2.7% across these 6 economies, the environment remains challenging for savers, whose returns struggle to keep pace, while spenders benefit modestly from lower borrowing costs. For a deeper dive, head over to our blog at rogermontgomery.com, where I unpack these numbers in greater detail and pair them with my economic observations. That's all I have time for today. As always, please continue to follow us on Facebook and X. Thank you.